Brandon. We'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 31-13 was the final. Let's stay in the AFC East and head across the state to see what the Jets are doing at MetLife Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Miami Dolphins. Sam Darnold, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Baker Mayfield, terrific in the victory, as his guys move their record to 9-4 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Ready? Go. Hey, stand up. Snap.
Third quarter starts with a run from Connor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Got it. 43 the mark. Hey, tight down. There you go. Put up.
They'll set up a throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Going top shelf for Smith, and that's caught inside the 30. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
So that erases a game-tying touchdown.
And wouldn't you hate to be the person that committed the foul on that play? Film is not going to be fun for him, but right now he's got to regroup and continue to play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. He'll look to throw, but it's brought in by Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And an alley to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs able to record his 5th sack of the season. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Ready? Leo! We want it! Come to my work!
The drive will start with Connor. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. It's a big play there for the Steelers. And even 60 yards for him on the ground.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Xavier.
There it is, kids. Go now. 70, Indy. 48, Mike. 5.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Let's go.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll set up to throw. He completes it to Bryant. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready, set, roll out. Watch the slant. 6 guard, check 6 guard. Ready.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He sets to fire. That's caught inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, brings me right out of my seat.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's the 2nd and 7. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Back to throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your